Hello everybody on YouTube, Luke's channel back again. It's my birthday today, September 30th, 2020. And well, today I'm going to be reviewing my presents in my new room, which is where I'm filming right now. This is my new room. This is the room my brother used to live in, but now I live in, because it's got more space than my old room had upstairs. And so I like it very much. And before I moved down here, I figured out how to assemble my Bachman Knapford station when it was the holidays, Christmas, and I had some hard times. I kind of broke some parts, but I soon got it assembled. And my Bachman track is a bit beaten up, so it's going to take a while to patch it up, because one of the presents I got is going to have to go on it. And so, anyway, aside from that, before I moved down here, I went to go see the new Sonic movie, which I now own. I went to go see it on the day after this Valentine's Day with my brother, and when I came back from the theaters, I found out that my bed and stuff was now moved down here to this room, because this has, again, lots more space than my old room upstairs. Excuse me. And I also found out that my work table I had before was a bit old, and so I replaced it with a new one, which I'm going to get to here in a sec. And now, as a matter of fact, just in case you don't know, I now own the new Sonic movie, because I received it a while after the day it got released. So, excuse me for a second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the movie. How I received it a while after the day it got released is I had it pre-ordered by my mom. And well, here it is. There is Sonic, and there's the evil old man who we may as well know in the Sonic series, Dr. Robotnik. And I kind of like how in the movie, Tom came up with Dr. Robotskis when he was first talking to him. And well, as a matter of fact, I have a few images I would want to show you from Sonic. First one is this. This is a picture of the Paramount Sonic. I colored in this print picture with sky blue, tan, red, orange, and yellow green. And what I like best about this picture is Sonic has an angry smile on his face, otherwise known as a smirk. Also, I have this image. I got this image off of a website, and it's an image of the two designs of Sonic side by side. And well, to be perfectly honest with you, I highly appreciate the fact Paramount Pictures, also the creators of Blue's Clues and Backyardigans, one of my other favorite shows, decided to create and use this design of Sonic for the movie, because it looks way more like the show. This one doesn't seem to look quite as good when you put it next to this one. And I was kind of amazed at the fact they first decided to use this design, but I'm glad they remade a new design. And, well, talking of which, not only have I seen Sonic, but after a while, since I've seen one of Sonic's older TV shows, Sonic X, and since I have seen it has Sonic's true girl, they say Amy Rose in it, I decided to look up images of Sonic and Amy kissing, and, well, as a matter of fact, well, I first decided to look up Sonic and Amy, and I found some images of them kissing, and that got me to the idea of watching some Son Amy videos, and that's exactly what I have been doing. I first watched a Son Amy Xmas story, and so now, guys, just in case you haven't known, I've been watching such an awful lot of Son Amy videos through the months, and I, in this case, am Sonic's Ultimate Fan Club president, if he ever did have a fan club. I'll show you one of my favorite images. So, I'm going to lift up the iPad and I'll show you one image I like. Here on my door, I have a colored-in print picture of Amy kissing Sonic, with their names, Sonic and Amy, written above them, with a half pink, half blue heart, which I think looks pretty nice. And also, I have something else which makes me think of Sonic and Amy. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. And this story is going to go on for a while, so I'll soon get to the presents. Don't you worry. It's just going to take a while. This is my Son Amy heart. I have seen a video on how to make an origami heart, and I decided to take half a squared bright blue sheet and a half squared pink sheet and tape them together. And I modeled this heart very carefully, and I was going to write an S on the blue and A on the pink, but I ended up writing Sonic on the blue and Amy on the pink. And, well, talking of that, there are a bunch of different kinds of videos of Sonic and Amy on my list of Sonic and Amy videos I like to watch, such as videos of them in Christmas stories, kissing, weddings, you name it. And to put it straight to you, I have found so many duplicate videos of Sonic asking Amy if she will marry him. And with it mattering how many duplicate videos I found, I always kept seeing Amy agree to do that for Sonic, which can only mean good signs for me. And so in this case, that's why I'm Sonic's Ultimate Fan Club president, because I love the fact he's been in so much more greater moments than Superman, who is also well known, and he has a girl he loves. And so, in that case, I just love Sonic. And also, in one of my favorite Son Amy videos I like to watch, I got that there is a duplicate video of a Son Amy video I've seen before called Son Amy First Kiss Comic Dub Redescription by a YouTuber named Amy Rose. And when I read the description, Amy Rose greeted everyone, calling them her little rosebuds, and when I saw that seduced me right into this idea, which I am now going to have. And also, before I get to that, I'm also going to tell you this. Through time, I have been thinking, in my thoughts, if I ever got myself into Sonic form, I would think of coming up with Aimster for Amy. Because I've heard a lot of stir names being said around here, and I thought Aimster would suit Amy. And so, here's now my idea. If any of you guys, like you, YouTuber Amy Rose, have anything in mind to tell me about what you think of the fact I have come up with Aimster for you, or the actual Amy Rose, email me at lukemccarty04@gmail.com, because I have an email address, and it is lukemccarty04@gmail.com. So, with that said, if you guys have anything in mind to tell me about what you think of the fact that I've come up with that name, you can email me, because I have an email account. And, well, before I get to presents, I'm going to show you around my room, because I think you may be very impressed with some of the things it has. This is my new work table. I replaced my old one with, holding all my tools, my paintbrushes and stuff. And it has a much flatter surface for my white background, which I have like Sam's Trains does. And I have these shelves to hold most of my stuff on. And I have my display board up to display all the trains I am not using. And so, anyway, I'd say I have a pretty good and well-spaced room. And also, I have a leopard pillow, which is pretty soft. And when I felt this for the first time at Target, which is where I got it from, I decided I would want to buy it. And now I have bought it, and I have a pretty comfy pillow to sleep on. And, well, a few more things before I get to presents. For Christmas last year, one of the things I got beside my stocking was a picture of my favorite picture cover of Superman the movie. And there is Superman staring at the camera with an average face. So, I am pretty glad I have a picture of the Christopher Reeve Superman to look at. Well, there's not much to say left. I've got to get to what my presents are. So, enough wasting time. Let's get to that. I told you I would get to it. So, what my presents are is I got Bachman Toad, which is going to be my brake van. I'm going to review a while later as the months go on, after I have patched up my track a bit, because it's a bit beaten up. Some places on it are beaten up. And I got myself a skylight, because I've seen that my brother, Gabe, has that thing in his room. And, well, after my birthday passes, me and my parents are going to set this up, probably after I have reviewed my presents. And, well, I'll have a pretty good sky to light, a pretty good light up on my ceiling to look at. So anyway, skylight. And I got some new trains, which I already own the Trackmaster 2 versions of. I got a Tomy Plarail Yong Bao, which I reviewed before Trackmaster Rebecca. So I got Tomy Plarail Rebecca also. And so, anyway, those are my presents. And to start out, I'm going to pick to review Tomy Plarail Yong Bao, because I reviewed Trackmaster Yong Bao before Trackmaster Rebecca. So, I'm going to start out with Yong Bao. And so, excuse me for a second, I'm going to get some things ready and I'll be right back. Alright, I have gotten some things ready. And also, I forgot to add one more thing, I think. Through time while I was watching Son Amy videos, I got in quite a lot of them in my list that Sonic has told Amy he loves her, and I absolutely love that, just in case you didn't know. And, well, to be honest, I have just got the dreams of Sonic and Amy. And, well, anyway, with that said, I am now going to get to reviewing and unboxing my presents. And, Well, now I'm going to unbox this Tomy Plarail Yong Bao, but I'm going to try something a little different. So, get ready. I'm going to show you what I'm planning to do. Alright, so, with that out of the way, I am going to show you Yong Bao. Wow, he looks pretty good. He is a Chinese engine. Boy, look at his face. He looks very different to the Trackmaster version of Yong Bao. Which I have right here. They look very different. And there is a Tomy Plarail version for almost every single Trackmaster 2 version of Thomas and Friends characters I have found. So, this one, the Tomy Plarail one, looks a lot longer than the Trackmaster one. And they have different wheels because of the type of train they are. Trackmaster Tomy Plarail. That's that for you. And I have heard they said in the Great Railway Show that Yong Bao is a tiger. And so I have heard that from the Great Railway Show announcer. You can tell by the tiger on Yong Bao's tender. Different tiger logos on the two tenders, which can make sense because the two Yong Bao designs are different. And different couplings. I have heard from the comments on my Trackmaster Rebecca review that Henry Gordon Productions NWR, a guy who often talked to me, said he didn't like the tender back coupling, and I could perhaps understand that. So I'm glad I'm glad the Tomy Plarail Yong Bao has a proper coupling on his tender. And I bet Henry Gordon Productions NWR will feel the same way with me. So, anyway. And I have now seen that in the Tomy Plarail Yong Bao set, he has an identical colored slate car, which I now have many versions of. I have a brown slate car, a sort of yellow marigoldish slate car, Hero's slate car, and now I've got Yong Bao's. So, he looks pretty good. Very good indeed. So, anyway, I'm gonna give him a battery and we'll get him going. And there's 7 minutes left till my med time, so I might have to cut the video and then come back. So, just be aware of that, guys. I am gonna have to leave and come back soon. But since I already know how to splice, it will be somewhat fine. So I'm just going to give you that heads up. Now, to put a battery in Yong Bao, who is a very popular character now in the Thomas and Friends series from season 22 to 3. And I have now heard they're coming out with the Thomas and Friends Season 24. They have now come out with that. And, well, this is the drive unit. And the battery is forward-facing, just like the Tomy Plarail 2015 design Gordon, and then Tomy Plarail Connor, and the rest. So, the springy terminal is at the back, which means the battery faces forwards. And so, for this video, since it's the only battery I have in store, I'm going to give him my now favorite high power battery, a Fusion Railvac combined battery, which is somewhat a mix of Railvac and Fusion, high energy Railvac and Fusion. I've got Fusion before, but that was quite a few years ago. So, this is now my favorite design of battery. So anyway, enough talking, let's see how he goes. Nice. He runs well. Nice indeed. And also, guys, one more quick thing in my son Amy history. I've seen that in quite an awful lot of stories I've seen through the months, but now don't add to my list. I've seen Sally Acorn, a character from the 1993 Sonic the Hedgehog TV show, that she treated Amy very badly, always calling her dark names and saying and doing dark and nasty things to her, and always slapping Sonic in the face because it's something like she cares about nobody but herself, he told her, and more, which shouldn't give her any reason to. And so, anyway, after quite a while of that, I was glad to see that in a Son Amy story made December 10th, 1 year ago, where after Sonic played a game with Amy, which I'll talk about maybe some other day, I was glad to see that Sonic got rid of Sally and dumped her and kind of did what Sally did to him, slap her in the face. But I'm not going to talk about the story right at the moment because I am making a review and I'm afraid that'll take up too much time. So I'm just going to get out my feelings and I am going to get going. So I am going to get Yong Bao over to the track and we'll see him running. And so I'll be right back. I'm going to move my iPad to the track with the shoe. Alright, so there is Tomy Plarail Yong Bao on the track and ready to run. And I'm going to have to make this a very quick minute and cut it and then come back because it's now nearly time for my meds. So let's get this quick minute over with. Alright, it's 7:50, so I'm gonna stop Yong Bao for a second, and then I'll be right back. I have to get my meds, so I'll be right back, excuse me. Alright, I'm back. So, let's resume Yong Bao running around the track. And well, it's getting kind of dark outside, but we've got lights in here, so nothing can bother us. Sorry if I was getting a little out of film, guys. I was just looking at the clock. Looking good so far with Yong Bao. I especially like how he looks with his pretty identical colored slate car. Excuse me. Very nice. Very nice Tomy Plarail Yong Bao. I think he looks good, even though he does look a bit different from the television series. They made Tomy Plarail Connor look different from the from the Thomas and Friends TV series, excuse me. Well, as a matter of fact, that will pretty much wrap up this video. And so, next comes Tomy Plarail Rebecca, and I will see you when I do it. I'm gonna end this video, and I will be right back. So, see you soon.